I remember when I was selling parts, one of the guys I was selling parts to, he was very frustrated because it seemed like he would get a couple guys in, he would do the work of recruiting them, he would start the training process, and then all of a sudden, after a couple years when that person got experience, boom, they're off to somewhere else where there was better opportunities. Maybe it was an OEM dealership, or they got hired on at a mine and there was a lot of support, and and it was just, he had a hard time competing and holding on to his people. So how can people in the independent service side position themselves to retain the people that they do recruit?
So I think it's couplefold. With training is one, wage is another, environment is another. There's a lot more to retention than just keeping somebody with a paycheck, right? There has to be some level of advancement in that career. So the ongoing education, whether it be just learning about industry changes that have happened in the previous year, some new models have come out, EPA changes, things that actually drive a need for new knowledge. It's vital, but at the same time, going from someone who maybe has a basic understanding of electronic components and getting them a deeper understanding to where they actually say, okay, now I'm more capable and more confident in what I'm doing. But with the shortage that we've been experiencing, the higher wage is going to prevail in just about every instance, right? You'll hear it from a lot of technicians and from guys on the tool truck, that they put wheels on a toolbox for a reason. They kind of have adopted a mentality in a lot of these cases where if they're not changing employers every couple of years, that they're leaving a lot of money on the table. Some cases that's true, but with the employers that are actively engaged in trying to retain these guys, they've got to be willing to pay what the market is. But without that and being able to pass that expense on to the customer, they're not going to be able to retain these guys. So it's a dog-eat-dog world. We have to be able to pay the technicians what the going rate is, and we have to be able to support that with our door rate. So the customers are definitely experiencing that as well.
Okay, well, this has been a great overview of the situation. I agree with your perspective on this. It is something we need to continue to make improvements on to improve retention, to improve recruitment rates.